If you guys want to see me turn all of this into this 25 meals here, guys, ready for the freezer for Johnny for the next couple of months, for on the shifts that he's got at work that he needs to take some dinner with him. Quick and easy, has veggies already in it, has everything he needs. He doesn't need to add anything else. All he needs to do is just heat it up in the microwave and enjoy. So if you guys want to see how I did this today, stay tuned for today's video. Please subscribe if you're new. Give this video a thumbs up for all my efforts today. I've been doing this for 10 hours today, guys. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let's get on with it. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a little bulk cooking video that I'm going to do today. I haven't done one of these for quite some time here on the channel, but if you do want to have a look at old videos, there is a playlist. I think it's just a cook with me playlist. It might be linked below, but otherwise it's on the channel, so you can check that out. All right, today we're going to get into some bulk cooking. My main goal today is to cook mainly for Johnny, just to fill up his little work section in the freezer, so he's got ready to go meals that he can take to work whenever he needs them for work. And so as I'm doing this, I'm thinking, like, if I cook something like spaghetti bolognese, we're going to have that tonight for dinner, and then the rest of it I'll put aside for Johnny. And I think I might do that with some other stuff too. Like if I do a stir fry, then I might put one for us in the freezer, and then the rest of it I'll put aside for Johnny. With stuff like that, I will also want to try to cook up some bulk rice and then just have that put there. So it's completely done. He doesn't have to do anything, because a lot of the time he'll go, oh, I don't know what to have, and then he's leaving and he grabs something out of the freezer and it's just the meat portion, and he's not eating, like meat and veg portion, but he's not having any like potato or pasta or rice or something, and it's not filling enough obviously for him if he does that. So I'm going to try to help him out a little bit. That's what I'm going to do. So yeah, let's get into it, see how many meals that I can actually get made. All right, rice is on. I'm doing about 5 cups today. For us as a family, I usually do 2 cups, so 5 is quite significant, but I need lots of rice to go with these meals. Alright, so we're going to do some spaghetti bolognese. We're going to do honey mustard chicken with veggies and rice. Teriyaki chicken, I think we'll do that as well. And then this I was actually using for the, what are they, like lamb steaks, I think they call them. So I just bought them instead of a roast. So I'm actually going to use this today, and I'm going to marinate that and then pop it back, like I'm going to put it in the freezer. So it'll be sort of marinating as it's in there until we actually use it. So I'm going to get that prepped today as well. Alright, I've got all my meats going right now. I've got a 1 kilo lot of mince here that I'm cooking up. Whoa! That's going to be for spaghetti bolognese and chow mein. I've got 1 kilo of, if you can see, chicken in here, like it's cut up like chicken stir fry. I'm just going to show you this because this is the way Woolworths is doing it now. They kind of just get a breast and then use some sort of machine to just slice it all up. So sometimes it's like that in the packet. So sometimes it's still stuck together, but they're more like this now than those, what are they, you know, like, I'll show you in a minute. It's how the beef is, like really stringy. So this is actually better. I cook in water just because it keeps your meat more tender and it cooks a lot quicker, so I usually do that, and the water just reduces. This part I've got chicken that I actually cut up, so you can see it's a bit different. It's all the chunky, but that's just because obviously I bought a big lot of bulk chicken breasts and then cut it up myself and threw out the bits I didn't want and all of that. So it's okay, but obviously it takes a bit longer to do, and so that's why I went with the other pre-cut stuff this time, paid the bit extra. But this is alright. This was in the freezer, so that I've definitely put into water just to cook it quickly and just to reduce it down. And the beef was, and this is the beef. See how it's like this, you know, the stir fry beef, how it's all like thin like that? I think I'll prefer the other way the chicken's being done now, to be honest. But this was frozen too, so I've just put that in water to boil down. So all the water will disappear, it'll evaporate, but I'm just cooking it slowly at the moment just to cook through, and I can drain some of the water out, of course. This is what that chicken looked like, the stir fry cut one that Woolworths do. So it's kind of, you can see that before I've cooked it. So you do have to cut through it, like I said, but it does save time. And I had to get rid of all the yucky white little bits that were sort of in there as well, but it's not too bad. I'm going to use this one for the teriyaki chicken. So while the other meat's cooking, I'm actually going to put this in, that sauce in, and I'm just going to cover it and let it marinate for at least half an hour, if not longer, while I'm cooking everything.
You said that you needed me, like a cargo, you will carry me. I just hope you know my depth, even though it makes no sense. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lightning, don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking. I said that I needed you, like a late night with someone that I knew. I just hope you won't get hurt. I just hope you've been through worse. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lightning, don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking hearts. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lightning, don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark?
Just added an extra lot of veggies from this packet here because we really like this mix. It's really good, but the carrots, there's not many carrots in it because it's the battens, and broccoli, there's hardly any broccoli. So I've just added in, obviously, more carrots already in there, and I've added a little bit more broccoli in there as well.
Baby, now we're strangers, just two people in a crowded room.
is ready. I just added the sour cream towards the end because that's what it tells you to do, so I don't know why or anything like that, but that's why I added it in late. My honey mustard chicken is good. There is a lot of sauce in here. Normally I'd probably have a little bit more chicken, but I think this will be nice because this is going to be served over rice. The chicken cashier, I think it was. The other chicken dish that I did that I can't pronounce, this wasn't supposed to have like the extra veggies in it. It was just supposed to have onion, carrot and mushroom, but I always add extra veggies into a lot of these meals, especially if this is stuff I'm going to freeze, because it just means I only have to add rice, potato or pasta or something like that to it. So veggies are always done, and that's good. So there's nothing wrong with adding the veggies in there, but of course you can just do it a lot plainer if you wish, but that's looking really good as well. The rice is done and cooling down, and my spaghetti bolognese, woo, I'm going to leave to simmer for much longer because we're having that for dinner. So I still have the chow mein to do, so I'm going to empty all of these three into just some other bowls for them to cool down before I can actually start bagging them up, putting them with rice and stuff for the freezer.
Was there something in your touch that slowly started changing? We were lost before we realized, too afraid to cross the line. You and I, we were slowly breaking. But there are reasons we'll never find out, like how we burned out with no goodbye. Was it in the timing or the way we should have tried? We were falling even when we tried to climb. Guess some love's just left behind. Guess some love's just left behind. We never said. A quiet ache lingers in my mind. Yeah, I trace the moments that I can't forget, but love will slip out of time. Darling, how did we become strangers? There are answers I can't find. Was there something in your touch that slowly started changing? Before we realized, holding on to broken signs. You and I, too close to feel the fading. But there are reasons we'll never find out, like how we burned out with no goodbye. Was it in the timing or the way we should have tried? We were falling.
Alright, we've finished cooking everything. Everything's cooled down. I'm just going to start bagging things up, and let's see how many meals we can actually get out of this. The trick to saving a lot of space in your freezer is to do it not in containers but in sandwich lock Ziploc bags. And obviously you just want to write what it is on it, the date, and once we fill these we're going to freeze them flat. And that's the way you're going to save a lot of space. You'll get more into your freezer, and it's so easy to just defrost. So you just pull it out the night before, put it in your fridge, and then obviously, or in Johnny's case, he'll just pull it out frozen and take it to work in his lunchbox, and it will be kind of defrosted by the time he gets to it, or he'll just pop it into a container and heat it up in the microwave. So it's really quick and easy. You just need to spend the time obviously making all the meals. And we're done. 25 meals, guys, which is going to last probably at least 2 months for Johnny, because he won't need them every single work shift that he does, but on the days that he does need it, he'll just be able to pull it out of the freezer, defrost it, heat it up. So quick and easy. And like I said, a lot of these have veggies and stuff in them, so it's ready to go. It doesn't need to do anything else with them. Here's one more tip that I want to share with you guys. When you're putting meals like this into the bags, because you're not doing it into containers obviously, I like to put it into the bag according to when it's going to tip out, how it's actually going to go into a bowl for Johnny to eat it. So obviously the rice is on top here, the veggies and the meat, so that's how it's going to land in the bowl, and it just makes it a bit nicer for him. It's not a big mush, I guess you could say. So there's my final tip, but I'm super happy with these. They are obviously made flat, which is how they save space in the freezer. I just stack these in the freezer right now like this. So they're going to freeze like this, and then they're easy to sort of move around and things. So super, super happy with this.
But